Okay, so for part 3, I'm going to show you how to upload a YouTube video and upload a contact form. Those are two things that I use the most on here. If you notice on my home page here, I have, this was a contact form that I put in for what they were doing on snow days, so kids could upload snow day videos, like we didn't have enough of them. And then down here, one of the first things I have is a parent contact form. So I keep all my parent information with specific questions directed towards my class here that parents can actually go on to. And then that lets me know that parents have actually visited my website, so they become held accountable too. Okay, so for example, the core of my class for Pre-AP and English 2 is under Weekly Agenda. And under Weekly Agenda, I keep literally everything that we do every single day. So if this will load, give it just a second here. All right, here, this was what we did the last week of school, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And if you notice here, I had two contact forms in these boxes. So I keep a grid, and you can do that if you look over on this side. There kind of comes to structure. This is taking just a second here. But columns. All this is are columns. You take this element and you drag it over here, and it lets you know, like you can choose how many columns there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 2, 3, or 4, or 5. And so I have 5 columns, one for each day, and then I embed these different contact forms. And all you do for a contact form is you go over to your left under your elements, and you're going to want to go right here to contact form. Click on the element, drag it over to your box, and when it changes that color and you get the blue thing, you know where you're dropping it. So then you drop it, let go, and it'll take a minute to load here. I apologize for that. Once it loads, you'll be able to click on it, see here, and then it comes up with this basic form. Each one of the contact forms has a place here that says click here to edit, and it has like email and contact or comment. But you can change all that when you go over here. So I'm going to click on it, and notice that your elements on the side change once you click on it. So I'm going to click here, and now look, I have a short text box, a large text box, options, drop downs, check boxes. I can upload a file, names, all of this stuff. So what I use this for a lot of the time is quick little like information gathering sources, or surveys. I may have them do surveys on here, or you can do like quick tests, and tests are really easy to do with this. That's why I like the education version, because it offers you a little bit more with the contact forms. But we don't need email. We don't need to have the kids' email necessarily for this. So let's delete that element and just click on it and hit delete, and it loads it. Just a second, it's taking my computer a minute here to get moving. And then once let's say I wanted to put down an option drop box, all I would do is come over here, drag it, click, and hold it over here. And eventually it'll load, there we go. And then we let go of it. And once it loads, sorry, I don't know why it's taking so long. You can fast forward to this part whenever you see it load. There we go. Okay, so once it loads, okay, so now it seems to be, here we go. All right, so once you have this over here, you can click in here and say, change your title to test form. And then, so see, remember we just added this button thing here. I can click on that, and it should pop up so that I can edit it. Guess it's being slow again. Okay, so it finally popped up. Now I can click here in my fields and the answers, blah blah. Then change my edit form, this is where you edit your options, and you're going to want to change this here to, oops, I lost it. Edit options. So this is awesome. This is great. Why is my computer so slow? And then I can add more options if I need to, but we're good. So I click save, and then click on this. Just click to get out of this, hopefully. And then I go up here to save. And once I save it, there we are. Now, and the kids can see this once you go up here to publish. And then if you scroll down and look, that was a contact form, relatively easy when your computer's working quickly. But for instance, YouTube videos. This is a Google Docs thing. We'll talk about that later. But YouTube videos, let me show you where I have some of those. For instance, here, this was an excerpt of Hamlet that I've posted for my kids. There's another image. A lot of them I just linked as stuff, but look it down here. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. So let me show you how you actually embed this video. Again, you're going to go over here to your elements on the left. You scroll down to where it says YouTube video. Drag it, click on it and drag it over here, and then drop it. And then once it loads, well, it does this, I'm going to pull up YouTube. Get a video, maybe. While it's loading here. Okay. So I'm gonna, all you do is copy and paste the URL that you have for the YouTube video. You click on this now that it's loaded, and then go up here and click Command, like paste your video. Then click off to the side, over here, and it loads. And there's the video that I just chose. Now, you can, when you want to publish this, you can play it, and like the little thing pops up to make it full screen. So that's all you do for adding contact forms in YouTube videos. Thank you.